It all started with a smile, unbeknown. For a moment, never known love so unexpected. Owned by aspiration, encased in 5 letters I might have written some time ago. These moments pass by, but the days, they drag endlessly. And then I walked in, one of those cold winter nights, fashioned by intermission to mend my broken senses. Caught glimpses of paradox, captioned in the melody. Passive anguish, manic impressions tampered with seldom. We were lives apart, scattered amongst the commonplace, forced to fathom dreams between life and its pattern. Starstruck possession with your eyes like diamond rings, and chords I've known since the inception of a piece. Spun records in memory of first encounter bliss. Love less lifespan, details lost in the midst of passion unrequited, all too familiar. Infinity siphoning words of chalice, the master horrible poetry. Would you like to marry me? And if you like, you can buy the ring. I bled dry, lonely hearts too many times to conceive. With 2 words laced like fingers held in monogamy. My best foot forward, the other sluggish with irony. It all started with a smile, unbeknown. For a moment, never known love so unexpected. Owned by aspiration, encased in 5 letters I might have written some time ago. These moments pass by, but the days, they drag endlessly.
Wanna get married?
Why?
Well, I figured I'd ask you out. We might date for a while. Shit would happen, and we break up. We got married first, it might change the dynamics.
This may sound like a shameless love letter spent on the whim. If I said I'd never felt so unsure, I'd be lying. No proof of burden could curtain my hesitation to dampen early sacrifices made to indent my desire. What transpired then was a match made afternoon malady, with intent to secure hearts captured in assembly. Nimble words misconstrue and confuse interaction. Overanalyze, obsessed with tact and subtle means. So the questions linger as bodies lay unscathed, with departed company lifeless, hearts left love played. And I'm bound by intuition to pull apart at the seams. Broken scenes torn apart by time and hollow aim. I remain indifferent to ease the harbored eloquence, ringing in my ears like whispered passive overslept. Drunk with envy of the few and far between. The last train out, tripped up by the lonely echoes of change. It all started with a smile, unbeknown. For a moment, never know love so unexpected. Owned by aspiration, encased in 5 letters I might have written some time ago. These moments pass by, but the days, they drag endlessly. Smile, moment, known, love, aspiration, 5 letters, some time ago. Moments, days, they drag endlessly.
It's just that sometimes we can never reach with an extended reach. We fall far from the winds of speech, where we remain accused and bruised, determined to uncover the unbearable truth. We will dazzle you in the woods as your mind begins to run aloof. Planted through brains, the weather maintains the rains, despite villagers praying in vain, leaving the slain untainted across these deserted plains. Down the hill, amidst the mist, engaged in a battle with wits. Temples of sick, banded and stitched. My heart is torn, abducted and scorned, morning till morning, bleeding and sworn. With these accolades of love, sun sprayed between night and day, must stay awake in order to preserve our names.
Well, yes, of course. We'll let it go at that for the time being. But, my dear, you cannot live in isolation from the human race, you know.
Mind if I try this stuff?
I want you to.
The evidence of things not seen. Writer's block as I sleep. Memory burned from a dream. To repeat the heart's rhythm in cross sections of 60-second loops. Railways make for rulers. Lane changes meet medians. Carver's tree and I deadpan your loose change riding. Civilizing your hypothalamus is flame encased in brain fluid. With 12 syllables per firing. Set to 2-step. Failures fuel for the handrail. Stumble home to lay a cold steak on the face. Pink limp with phantom limbs. And I lodge myself between 2 starch sheets, holding my breath until sleep. It's my quota to poke at. It's roadkill turned with sticks. Lifting welcome mats like eyelids hit sleeping pills, leaving pencils still. A handmade train wreck, designed to escape art in 8 steps along a short dock. Cannonball for plank and use anchor for fish hook. We predate disaster, a mic check and stop action. To stutter substance, weave baskets and catch them below the branches they drop from.
What attraction could there be for you out there?
I'm not sure. I'm a reasonable person, I don't know. Maybe I want to satisfy myself that the place is nothing more than it appears to be. You take me out there?
No. The law has placed it off limits. Wouldn't be very seemly for a minister to break the law, would it?
Get on the grind, hustle, linger, box, take it out, places where to go. You can't come back anymore. Bleed this puzzle, take it out the box, then put it on a plate and let the thing start to rot in a nonchalant manner. Don't cater to the banner, walk up to the edge and just flat toss the lantern. I can't see a thing, it never felt so alive. Silver serenades as humans, but fat plastic swan dives. I die inside every time it piles up. I'm carrying the weight of not enough or too much. It's just all this stuff. For classification, I thought I meant the meaning until nothing started digging. Then I cut it to its vein that it seems so against everything I love, just like a pork-locked fence. Henceforth, I just talk, getting tangents off the brain. It doesn't really work well with cells, dying, leaving stains. I'm drained, waking up, mandating sips from the cup. Black water well to the soldiers ordered hell. I'll tell you a tale if you'll spare me the time. That once was a wrinkle, but it ironed out just fine. And so goes existence, self-important ignorance. Nothing holds water as we demonstrate so well. Here we are, the ones that don't last, the ones that tie our words to a dead tree's laugh. I'll crash into the morning with the full 16. I will measure all 3, don't mean you're not a fiend. Agree to clean your mess, and I'll clean mine then. We'll cross-check our chores with 2 separate sets of guidelines. Yeah, we got it refined, doing on to others. My back's really aching, so I'll poem your lower lumber. Slumber, dictionaries don't listen. I can do it all without your sedentary protocol. Eyes on the ball, and A's on top. Ends in the back where the eagle tripping stops as I lop off the baggage and pack on the pounds. Eskimos chuckle as my ice house drowns. All my hopes, wishes, dreams decongest with the steam. I have it all at hand when my love's on the lam. Daily grind, everything's got a line. I push through the list with an isometric twist to the daily chores. Singing helps the bored, dumb, deaf and blind. All these pop culture moms, the daily grind, everything's got a line. I push through the list with an isometric twist to the daily chores. Singing helps the bored, dumb, deaf and blind. All these pop culture moms, daily grind, everything's got a line. Daily grind, everything's got a line. Daily grind, everything's got a line. As I push through the list with an isometric twist. Time, box, out, place, where to. Daily grind, everything's got a line. As I woven in the right with an isometric twist.
It's the value in sparks and closing acts. Both below the belt, actually it's texting how we're acting on these visa greeds contracting. This moment is only a front to the rest of the time unspent in just. I'm just repetitively moving it down and reliving the justification of self. And all this shelf life is undying. For the fuel that feeds our fires, I'm the food and flames that manifest our wound and kill the pain. I'm the enemy and the killed, and the loathing cold and filled. The impression of of a suicide that a sunset through your windowsill. And still, we're frowned upon in a content of Bibles, underestimating our strength to live and breathe and soak and plant our seeds in earth. So fuck a judge and the coercion and all the cynics and perversion. No more talk about the people that seem to only want one thing from me. It's the only way to be more modest and kind of slack, contain, interact, and accept the fact it's more than a demon. Impossible to see my heroes all falling. I'm the cornerstone of this agony, controlling the times and how it's stalling. The cornerstone of this misery, condensing the pain and how you're falling. We need to in ourselves for the uncertainty. We need to believe in ourselves for the uncertainty.
I'm not the same guy that made noise pollution. And summer fling is like so 5 years ago. I got a wife now, I got a dog now, I got a backyard and I got a studio. I got a car and I just got a ticket. I parked legally but ran out of minutes. I got problems like any man who doesn't have a kid alive or one in the oven. So I know this is relatable, and this is how it's gonna be, so you can take it or not. In this day where music's off and all these artists is lost, to my fans across the globe, I won't inflate or go pop. I shop mom and pop cause I like handshakes, and big name companies is just headaches. I wear name brands if they fell off the truck, otherwise my money staying tucked in my nuts. But shit, as much as I drink, it's all in my gut. So when my royalties arrive, I'm probably pissing my cut, and with whatever's left over, I'll be living it up. When money's in my hands, I don't be giving a fuck. Sometimes it's hard to know what I'm worth, so I balance my books and soul search. Study my habits, my diet, and my vices. You can ask what I'm worth, but you can't put a tag on priceless.
We need to believe in ourselves for the uncertainty. We need to believe in ourselves for the uncertainty. There are no guns in July. The lies are here, black box and safer in the sunlight. My words are classified to heal. No hunger can fade, please don't take this the wrong way. There is no judge, I'm into you. Why can't you see that I'm open and cursed to feel stolen by anyone that doesn't know me? I can throw it out, take it into your own perspective. Selective priorities dance, making us move. It's just a struggle to prove there's more living through this. Maybe we're just losing ourselves to each other. Maybe we're just losing ourselves through time.
I only said hi, I didn't say come into my life. I got too many problems to be joining in your plight. Just because your friend is my friend, it don't make us friends. Don't get it twisted, I'm nice but I won't pretend. I wave in passing and keep on passing up any opportunity to stop talking, chop it up. What I say is naked, only one way to take it. The wrong way for you, the right way for me.
I'm speaking in foreign tongue, dumb, and no one seems to understand the simplicity in my words that constitutes the base I stand. Unsentimental and restricted, not me. I plead the fifth and stay distant and sifted through the capacity of poison that secretly seeps into the system. Indignant, my anger is righteous and justified to self. You can take that into perspective, save it and place it back on the shelf. Consider me the modern innocent, prepared at anything but disappointed. I don't need you to defend me or any approvals from the anointed. Misidentification of fault, my judgment is submerged. And I feel this, but I see that I'm just one for the unheard. And my primary concern is not to harm you as I would them. Predictive, judgmental, and far too eager to condemn.
I only said do what you feel is best. I didn't and say break up with your girl and empty out your desk. Now if you acted in haste and said things in jest, don't try calling me to come clean up your mess. You asked me for advice and I gave it forthwith. What would I do if I were you in this position? What I say is naked, only one way to take it. The wrong way for you, the right way for me.
There are no guns in July. The lies out here black boxing safer in the sunlight. There are no guns in July. There are no guns in July. There are no guns in July.
I only speak on behalf of myself now, cause when people make mistakes they're always looking for a scapegoat. And the wahoos got big ears, nobody's forgiving, and the lynch mobs are cutthroat. So most of my complaints are put in writing behind closed doors and shouted out in silence. What I say is naked, only one way to take it. The wrong way for you, the right way for me.
filter at sunset. Pick me when you pick the pedal, bound to forget. You don't wanna see what's drawn over secrets I kept. Drowned by hazy hours, I've cried or I've slept. No longer can I hold my breath, the backpack is loaded. Whatever used to shine somehow grew corroded. We're all by yourself, gets a little too crowded. Perfectly fine thoughts program themselves to be clouded, full of fillers. Every letter cuts like convergent plates, silent killers meander my memory like Great Lakes, with stories so unoriginal, nothing like snowflakes. Just a little more downtime from another mistake. I'd love to draw art beautiful, place it on the sidewalk, crumble cool marks and traces, untangle the gridlock, shape your empty spaces so they overflow on top. Put a smile on frowning faces, overtaken by cheap talk. I would only change the world if I could make you mine. I would only change the world when the moon won't shine. I would only change the world if I could turn back time. I would only change the world when the sun won't shine. The weight of my elbow on the window sill is too heavy. I guess I rest my brain too hard on the rest of my body. I severed all the ties, but knots caught ever so slowly. My heart knocks over and over just to crash slow gently. Someone clear the runway, I've been ready for takeoff. Pacing back and forth, learning how to dream soft. Pack after pack, I flew right into the smoker's car, not knowing how to say no or not knowing when to stop. It's a vicious cycle, plastic petals are worn down to the reflector. Sweet fruit falls sour and then can't produce the nectar. You can follow her around, but those actions can't protect her. Loose gravel defines the path, looking back in the mirror. I'm sick of writing love songs that end and I'm not okay. I'm sick of answering the phone to hear what you have to say. I'm sick of being home at night, staring at walls all day. I'm sick of going out and wishing that you never walked away. I would only change the world if I could make you mine. I would only change the world when the moon won't shine. I would only change the world if I could turn back time. I would only change the world when the sun won't shine. Out of shape like paper clips and nervous grips. It's Sunday afternoon and morning's full of bricks. Singing to the moon, then letting the tears drip. Use me like a pencil or like a walking stick. I believe it's thick enough for you to catch the silhouette. Lock the top latch, then fill your tub with yellow death. I've been walking over piles of dirty clothes and shit. I've been drinking lots of coffee and breathing like cigarette. Dreaming uneasy, please take your finger off replay. I'm still in third base as I exit the highway, but home isn't home, just where my stuff stays. Here all alone in Dante's infernal mind state, in search of the miraculous is now there to the bone. Heading for poisonous without romance in the stone. You can have all of this because it's nothing to own. Don't make another wish and make me have to say no. I can't promise that tomorrow we'll still love each other. I can't promise that tomorrow we won't kill forever. Too many promises die trying to please one another. Why do the pieces of my puzzle refuse to fit together? I belong to loose ties next to the fields of never, while we keep losing slowly just to make things better. While we keep losing slowly just to make things better. Leave the light on when you whisper to me. Leave the light on so I can see arms that hold me. I'm tired of letting go and mad at being lonely. Moving real slow over the path of guilty. All your pain glows and it's not that lovely. You're like photo album to my full-blown movie. You're like one question mark in my mental library. The truth of the crime that we all must bury. The blame it on time when it's much too deadly. Rusty paper clips over sketches of what could have been. Bite my lower lip, slip back into the dark again. Aim the darts just to see if hearts sink or swim. Shoot my mark, wait here out on a limb. The past floats over present moments randomly. And I can't give you more than the person that I chose to be. Just like I can't change who you are or what I see. I know it's strange, but now I'm finally free. Leave the light on when you whisper to me. Leave the light on so I can see. Leave the light on when you whisper to me. Leave the light on so I can see.
Yo, respect. This is Abstract Rude from ATU, the scorpion on the scene with the deadliest sting. Always comes full circle. Shout out to all the families of underground hip-hop. Just trying to keep this true and keep doing what we do to give the people a bird's eye view. I'm up in here with my man Ameeba. Smallest forms of life are always moving. Something's always happening. From the smallest to the most gigantic. From the amoeba to the elephants. From the scorpions to the giraffes. We keep it moving through the concrete jungle. Seeing? Stay positive. Learn all you can learn and be free in life. And don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Respect.
Let the words of my mouth be acceptable in thy sight, oh Jah. Let the meditation of my heart always be right, oh Jah. Life is a gift, make me read for love. Life is a war, make me heed with love. I teach with love, I reach for God. Speak to God and keep to God. Life's a good book and I live in chance. Fill my peace with love, fill my speech with love. And those who come to seek you, oh Jah, fill them each with love. This earthen vessel, my joined body, all made with blessings. Come to states unexpressed in this everyday. Can't have words for the feelings of life to exist. All the ways my body's function, what the life insists. With a simple existence, bliss. And on all the leaps that are born out of this. Like a fire, I look higher. Ones who neglect this life, rank with liars. For they teach the truth of existence, love. Resisting grace, think they out of the darkness. So they could never kill that spark my love planted. Two in one and all granted. Blessed to you and son, the loss of the planet. Can't you see, I got to have it. Like only the fittest of all the children have it. Can't see the limits, eternal, infinite, give it. I sit inside my soul to live it. Let the words of my mouth be acceptable in thy sight, oh Jah. Let the meditation of my heart always be right, oh Jah. Life is a gift, make me need for love. Life is a war, make me heed with love. I teach with love, I reach for God. Speak to God and keep to God. Life's a good book and a living chance. Fill my peace with love, fill my speech with love. And those who come to seek you, oh Jah, fill them each with love. Out of the very source within springs the uncontrollable. It takes me through whatever missions are possible. Kisses me with something I could never resist. And so it takes me again, keeps me amazed and fit. Fit as I feel it, as in living. Connect with supreme within, duly softly driven. The blissful origin, control of the time ticking. Got me tripping on the most harmonious sound and rhythm. Life fire slicking, life winds blowing, life waters flowing. Ever silent and knowing, carrying the secrets. Life, I could not speak it, it only has me understand. Catching glimpses and it keeps on flowing. Shifts so the violence stays the same. I thought limited to the outer mind's game. So glad and happy that I catch the grain in his works. I couldn't find no blame. Let the words of my mouth be acceptable in thy sight, oh Jah. Let the meditation of my heart always be right, oh Jah. Life is a gift, make me read for love. Life is a one, make me heed with love. A teach with love, a reach for God. Speak to God and keep to God. Life's a good book and I live in John. Still my peace with love, fill my speech with love. And those who come to seek you, oh Jah, fill them each with love.
There is but one way of doing good, and that is to do it. There is but one way of being good, and that is to be good.
I tried to find my keys that lock all the doors from 93. I gotta keep my growth sacred, haunts adjacent. Names inscribed outside on the preparatory pavement. Slinked to the memoir, sawdust isolated on the plains with the rusty musket. Muskrat loved to Mustang, sadly skipped all the dances while they cheered at the rally. Yeah, call me alone. Back then for love, a pocket full of squares for the flood of despair. Raging just don't come fast enough. A homebody of 5 until the sun arrives. I had an easy time shaking hands with the surface. Pounds for the G's and a 2 for the worthless. Worst of all, no mating calls. Always afraid of the lack of skill I display. Stall, tell her a joke, and then tell her you're late. Then tell her goodbye until yourself you got a date. Can't wait too long with the mysterious song. There's absolutely no line between the here and the gone. Excitement to boredom, what's he thinking? I got an idea, forgotten symbols and I'm shrinking. Sucking hard, eyeboard open wide. Blue lights that I kept all awake inside. Swipe the chords for my own little box. I'll have the most paper when I money start to rhyme, that's all I see. Saw the end of my degree, I got another quarter home. Is it cool if I don't go? They don't care, we're all so scared. The family separation evidenced by the stairs. Child impaired, it's not your fault. I'm a product of failure, plain and simple, no Neila. Books and tell her. Always lit to tell her exactly. If we ever pulled, I felt at that moment. And he didn't have any fucking clue. And it was all chronological chapters. Yeah, the order. Because it was index, appendix, front page. It was spectacular. Paperback. Now, I don't know if to use that word, but that's all I can think of. Hand-drawn and spiritual design. Gin and tonic is my pain of pleasure. Ration it out like my father's her treasure. Mind over life, over chords, over measure. Put it on the shelf like I'm gonna put it together. And several EXs drowned in the tears. Rocking back and forth with you two in the ears. On the shadow boxing with compounded hurt. We inherit the wounds in the womb when we came. After they came, after some foolish game. Point set and match, walk away and detach. Child brings joy, a child brings pain. And a child brings a life that you can't contain a refrain. The same stains, encrypted stanzas. Articulated if it's absolutely no answers. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. No, I'm not going and yeah, I sold the train. I throw it out like she does, talk like he does, calling all cause I think he's got a little peach fuzz. Buzzing the ring, little long up top. You can call me Ray with a full collar pop. Holla back, young cause I'm coming ready and not. Vented all the room, so the glue sniffers say hi. On another trail, holy grab, don't you bear. We got another world socket this month in the mail. Steal my thunder and take my light. At least I remember what childhood's like, and at least I was man enough to tell you the truth. So the least you could do is give me time on the roof. Here's the school, pillow drool, and all the idiosyncrasies that make you cool. Be yourself and tolerate your neighbors. Growing old sucks, so suck it up and meet your makers. You're not gonna make it for another fucking thing. You don't make a goddamn box. I can make what I need. Box for the box. And you can make what you damn spouse. And that goddamn for the twin. Sound fucking yeah. Anything. I don't want it's all up in the air. It's anything that you know, who knows?
I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal.
Street rebel, even militant for a militant. I love reading papers and looking out for senior citizens. See me living in the worst conditions, and that's where I'm comfortable. From the project loaded and hip hop plan, I can give a fuck where you come from, bro. I'm slow motion, I'm going fast. She's so an ass, I'm rolling hash, can't slow my mask. I'm holding cash, but I feel my rap. I'm on my six, old school like the river sticks. Pitching, it's my bottom of the fifth. I'm sipping on some spiritual disrespect. I'll split your skull.
Come with a new note, jazzed up like Bluto. Kick it with Redman and a couple of blue folks. Got a good team, but you need a new coach. Fuck all y'all when I ball like Kuko. When cool approach, it's a smooth flow. Legendary status from what dude wrote. You are less, I am the most. Cool heated up, either fry or roast. I'm technical with a text, so check the specs. She love keep it on, it's professional neck. It's hard to test, these bars is fresh. Yes, it's west, I'm the biggest star to track. I got my patterns from Saturn, keep tuned from Neptune. While I meditated in big levels. Shot your whole team, I'm a superhuman being. I am street rebel. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settled with the heat metal. Mobbing in my face booth, waiting for that bass boost. In the hood with the wood, I am good. Call me Babe Ruth. Ricochet it sprays truth. Get embarrassed in the barracks. And this sound is underground. Digging barrels like a ferret. Shine 24 karat. These generic no name rappers. I'm like water when it's rushing in the river. You're molasses. Slow gang can't pass us. My stratosphere is NASA. The master I blast with heat metal. Have you met the dude that they call Rifleman on another level? I am street rebel.
Anybody in the body got a bottle full of homie. I'm a lone wolf in a phone booth trying to stab. Musical, magical miracles are made. You fucking with my people cause we top like I'm late. I'll take that fade anytime, anywhere. I don't care where you from, I'm a Kodiak pair. Scared for a minute, I can let that pass. Any longer than that, I'ma whoop your ass. To the book with a rhythm I can call my own. Ain't got no big homies, nigga, I'm grown. My mentor's name is Rifleman. If you fucking with him, then you fucking with the fam. I'm planning to be on the natural highway, fully automatic and an alibi.
I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settled with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settled with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settled with the heat metal.
formula. Back up on the center stage. Mic test 1, 2. And if you really don't know who, then I think it's time to find out. It's Ellay cool.
One of the best to ever do it, touching the blessing, leaving the mic molested, never second guess, you respect it. When I wreck it, the West, the fresh. Good life to the blowed, mastering flows, Ellay's the land, aka rifleman from the OG hip-hop clan. So bring the epitome, never getting rid of me, serving a dose lethally, but lyrically and spiritually, guess what, here's my identity. Ripping it faster way like Xczircles. Forget what you back and say. I'm out for the cash to pay. Ahead disaster late. Run, but you never get away. When I rap, I use another part of my mind. I'm inclined to make every single line shine. Every year reach another prime. Gotta take control. I'm a ghost. Think I'm in a fire. Each design divine, supreme, no team. Even coming close, even though you're foes like a painter in a stroke. Precision with every line. Bound to get them high like a container full of dope. Ellay cool, ran with a note. That's all he wrote. Nah, that ain't fresh. You need a second coat. It's a West Coast thing. Yeah, none of these motherfuckers hang. No, even if they had extra rope. Count a lot of other blues, cruise, blues, messing with cool. Gotta be super. Step into this dude. Don't get it missing screw. Even if I attitude get a little crude and rude, I'm a fool, I'ma tell him what to do. If I leave him down, kill him with my mouth, I can get him wet up in the drought. On the mic, on the street, I'll never play, time to catch a fade, going head up in the mouth. I'm hella creative for being reincarnated. The way this picture painted, hella hard to fade it. With this style, you need to get acquainted. No need to guess, cause it's real fresh, ain't a hang out like a possum. Once the bud blossom, and it get expensive, and it's gon' cost them. First I make a puzzle, then I break a puzzle, then I lost them. Put them in the muzzle if the dog barking, like a credit card charger. More like a rhino on finals, final when I tell it, fool. Ain't no playing, dude, I'm laying cruise. I'm Ellay cool. One of the best to ever do it, touching the best and leaving the mic molested, never second guess, respect it. When I wreck it, the West, the fresh. Good life to the blowed, mastering flows, Ellay's the land, aka rifleman from the OG hip-hop clan. So bring the epitome, never getting rid of me, serving a dose lethally, but lyrically and spiritually, guess what, here's my identity. Ripping it faster way like Xczircles. They get what you back and say, I'm out for the cash to pay, ahead disaster late, run, but you never get away. It's a floor, it's a plus, whatever my crew bust. It's hard and heavy, and it's really too much. You come from a crew that don't do much. Anytime I see a mic, I got to touch. Time to peep it, ain't no secret, you suck. You already know not to fool with us. It's time I serve you, I don't think I heard you. Excuse me, you said you was gon' do what? You always hear silence, right before violence. Then you hear scream, then you hear sirens. On the mic I never lost, I'm like an angry boss, cause I'ma come out firing. Got them C's retiring before they peak. When they speak, the 80-year-old lady weak. Then you I'ma tell you not to play with heat. Shut your mouth, give me the mic, and they'll play the beat. How many ways can I say it? How many times can I say that you're weak as you ever been? Commercial sucks, but the underground pound was around sound. You can go and tell a friend, to hell of it, and I might be going back, but another flowing whack, it's against the code. These rhymes are like fine wine, they get better with time. I'ma crank it up until I'm old, rolling like a motorhome till my motor gone. Get the dough from the promoter, I'm gone. Instead of really doing it when I feel like doing wrong, I'ma write it in a song. I get excited on the microphone, I can never leave the mic alone. It's my slave tool, I don't play by the rules, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm a fool, Ellay cool.
A loner, an owner, and controller of my boulders. A sad story told by a poet with a broken motor. A loner, an owner, and controller of my boulders. A sad story told by a poet with a broken motor. A loner, an owner, and controller of my boulders. A sad story told by a poet with a broken motor. So the night falls, so the night falls, so the night falls, so the night falls. My rear view, a reminder of forthcoming. A cumulus cloud, some restrained to be more cunning. In order to run away from the cyclop in the cave, or else re-Christian heydays to be gone. Ring the alarm, I think we have yet another hopeless cage. Or should I put it like this, a nobody in society's trash can. A waste, a flip side of the meaning of sophistication. Who is there to blame? Is there somebody out there who is willing to offer a helping hand? Or is that just a jest now when computers substituted, though they should be subdued for the complexity of a higher force, and everything here upon isn't even merely explored. Anyhow, I know for sure that there's a next door beyond comprehension, and whatsoever I'm not so clever, but awareness of certain things
got me patronizing superficial individuals who rely on the facts. Infected with lies, man, it's depressing, hard and uncanny. So in molasses I will keep working overtime with the essence of understanding. A loner, a knower and controller of my boulders. A sad story told by a poet with a broken motor. A loner, a knower and controller of my boulders. A sad story told by a poet with a broken motor. So the night falls, so the night falls, so the night falls, so the night falls, the night falls.
Welcome. I am your gracious host, Rifleman, aka Ellay Cool, and I come from the good life in the Project Blow, West Coast Underground, the original Worldwide Choppahz. Holla!
Kauan on pelattu, mikit on tsekattu vuosia sitten ja taidot on pedattu. Etkä sä kerinyt kelata, että manalainen skene ois pelannut. Edelleen hallussa tilitys, tulitus aina tunnudella tyylillä puun takaa. Tuumakaman lyötynä vasta kun oikeat kuninkaat kruunataan. On autonominen kapellimestari, stabilisoin omat tahdit ja nuottini muottinen rakentanut salasella kaavalla. Tajuten mikä on tärkeetä, tajuta en halua, että mä valutan elämäni kaivosta alas vaan tajuamatta. Et mitä ikinä mä teenkin on kaiketi tyhjää, jos en tunne rakkautta. Tää digitys on sun herätyskello, päiväunet on loppunut mein. Sun lampaat vähemmille apajille ravinto rikkaampaa ruohoa syömään vein. Tän planeetan laajuinen kosminen purkaus sydämen liekillä vuonaa. Mutta vaan minimaalinen pala, mitä kaikki tää jäbä on kykenevä duunaa.
Baba yani sırmıta makası da parla gelen rüzgar bu kan konkuran yok alabora sandal MC burunda mandal gibi tıksın mangal kuruldu kangal jumboya hangar doldu raple parkur ustura usta kusturan coşku dosta kan komşu değil yılan rapin nefsi lan abisel basınç açınca kasınca aklınca arın battıkça batır al sıkça açıl kaçıl atıl sürüye katıl gücümü sakın arkına akıl balıma bakın damına tapın uzağa yakın uzağı bacın tuzağı yarım dimağı alık tiradı soluk kıyamet aşın dirayet adım manafıka ayıl her taşın altına elim başım maşı yapar kaşın kanayana kadar kaşı ver peşin parayı batar yatı katır gibi güldüğü zaman en baba gacısı anır iki satır var o da Berlin Batı.
Ich bin nicht dumm, wenn die Momenten Zimmer drin, die Verbindung mit dem Inneren, mit der Silme Wind. Ich bin wie die Geist, wie die Seele reif, rede mit dem Beilege, einmal wirst du sofort, ich unterspringe die Flamme der Existenz, sammle die Rap-Essenz, sehe wie die Texte brennen, weil ich die Gesetze kenn. Bleib bitte von dem Kreis, denn so bring ich die Details, sehe wie dieses Leben zeigt zur Exzellenz, bringe mir mehr Leistung, muss mit festen Einfluss und es bleibt die Luft, aber ich habe keine Lust stehen zu bleiben, stehst dich ein, red mich aus der Käfig frei, nebenbei, helfe ich an der Wesen, leeren Seelen fallen, präge seine Wege ein wie Edelsteine, trage die Verantwortung für alles, was ich sage, im Mund, so müssen alle meine Texte wie Gebete sein.
Yeah, déjame la mito con estilos en la calle que me dieron cuando fuimos a los Cypress Dance. Si lo miran en la mira, no me digan que no ligan la mentira que les ponen en la tira. No me digan no se puede porque yo lo puedo hacerlo, yo lo puedo levantarlo por la mala, por la buena, ver el estilo que lo tengo dominado. No se guíen por lo poco que les dan porque no ha terminado. Por eso la gente no se ha sentado, por eso la gente no se ha olvidado. Por eso la gente sigue escuchando la voz del Ome que eso queda firmado. En tu mente yo siempre presente, de choppers a batters, hay algo evidente. Mi voz es feroz y veloz que causa costelos al este. Now you know who the best is.
Love Pine Dick, replaceable stole. Your boy back up and out of control with 12-inch woofers to swallow your soul. And the way I beat the block up so damn cold, I'm a sound freak. Go fish fanatical, over bomb beats. Find me inside the club doing a zombie so damn cheap. Don't even ask me, I chopper the greatest of ease. I'll leave you with the scuffed up knees. So many fish to fry, dip you with a skillet, let the oil cook through your eye. This shit right here goes great with a beer. I'm way up here, you thinking you there. I crack your face, your back, your skull, your soul. Can be bought and sold, and you can work hand in hand with the devil. In my level, you're reaching never, you bitch ass nigga. Wanna get that? My hat, this ain't no kick out. You thought nigga for sure sit back. I'ma put it where your ribs at. I'm a real cat. Now fuck you, you old think it's aluminum bat. Nah, what's gay is calling yourself Choppahz. We ain't really that. Summertime run around Panama, never know, nigga like no. Steamboat, nigga, I'm like so for show, nigga for show. Overgo, head and chin on elbow. Never have seen these niggas, I be on these neon beyond niggas for show. And I really hope they glow. Coming through the back, I gotta let them know I'm on your lawn, and I'm about to bring it on. Got a bomb when it comes from the break it down. I'm like an Astro Boy, coming in, I'll play, and I play with you niggas right back to boy. You wanna do with me, would get arrested, boy. You sounded like Pastor Troy. Backwards down, I ain't getting served in here. We best to let them know. Ellay Cool told me to come to run, so I'ma run it out and have fun. Where you guns at? With your bullets, you ain't pulling, you ain't shooting nothing, nigga. Where you shooting at? You crooked. Hit no shit, lit. Better get it right there. What you supposed to do? Cause you ain't seen me, nigga, when I spit. Cause when I spit, I'm right in your face. Ain't nothing behind your back. Right in your face, like slap, 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 slap. Ooh, he beat your motherfucking face. With all that running, can you really catch the taste?
chop shit like a circle of salt. The last thing you saw was me spitting lethal limits, ulcerating your jaw. Rapid fire delivery, put it rid of your car. My chops so with MCs to make the crowd applause. Someone against the shit that make the girls all pause. That bring gifts like Christmas, Santa Claus. Creeping through your nightmare, making shit in your drawers. And when you wake up, your blood's all over the wall. I'm at the mall with your bitch all over my balls. As far as chopping, there's no competition. I'm raw. As far as boxing, you don't wanna do it at all. Put out the burner, let it pop on the ground, you crawl. Crash through your shit like a wrecking ball. Just sweeter than an crunch candy bar. Make way coming through, it's Big CR. And I can give a man fuck about who you are.
Everybody wanna add chops to they flow, but can't nobody do it like we do it at the blow. It's an old tradition, we seduce you. Listen, all words are the pain for the fish. You give it just part of this Cali West. You're living on from the home team, down for extra innings on the battlefield. Fierce will face you gritty. Can't beat the elite, we're far beyond winning. Quiet on the set when the vet's in effect. He'll learn you a lesson, and less in a sec. Gotta burn it as I express it with text. So I'm blazing the beat to inspire the next. I jumpstart the party, cop while the rest. About as run a road with the hands in the test. Put the left in the desk, cause the style's a mess. I'm coming on the road, but we're unimpressed.
And tell me of the butcher. You're fucking with us with chops?
Chop your sing while I give it home.
I'm about to blow up like the gospel strip. People I gotta admit that I'm kinda sick of them. Cause it's very therapeutic to my mind. Still I tip in the middle of the side of the instrument of the fundamental flows. Philippe's play, but the mic down, homie, you need to put it away. I came to conquer my rages, on call battle blaze them. But I'm a medicine to get over my statements. I echoed in the darkest spaces for awful races. We're all for aces and softening. I put my faith in heat and escape the heat. When you play the beat, I'm ace and beat. It's basically ABCs, I'm getting A's and B's. They can't wait for beat, but I vitamin D, fortified teeth, and can't reach to put in the sleep. I breathe hip hop, who one test, breathe drill like a drizzle and no contest. The runners that's right here, not conscious. I'm honest with comments and comments. God makes man, and man kills God. God kills men, and men make gods. Tell me how the fuck we supposed to figure it out. Believe that shit coming out your mouth.
No second guessing my aggression, leaving it in the press. So you better learn a lesson. I'm in a certain session. Verbally, I'm wrecking every session when I'm pressing. Sold and pressing. I was bred Western. No, it's the Western. Then I make a fresh perm. I'm like a fresh perm. Bust like a fresh perm. Burn, keep on, baby. Bubba. Don't say bubba gum, say hubba bubba. If you really want it, killing every opponent. Bite, duck, or donut. Shots we own it. Slip it to its own quick. Break a microphone, spit harder than a bone hit. This is a strong bitch. All y'all beatable. It's really undoubtable. Undefeatable. Plus untangible. Hip hop, plannable. Beast theme, animal. Light it up, heat it up. This shit flammable. Gotta run it with a header with the triple chop. Now they all yelling. When this nigga stop meeting with a pop in the middle with a block with a rag like pop. When it got get cocked, we started this shit. Started with quick. Gotta eat a chop. Follow the skip. Try to follow this shit, but I know it's kinda quick. You can see him fall down when they ride on my dick. I'ma slide, I'ma slip. West Coast Cali down. That's what it's style found. Bottle better bow down. Run up like a house mouse. Spinning like a roundhouse. Heard they was biting. Gotta beat them down now. Everybody rapping fast. Never wanna call it chop. When it stop. Right from in hot, quick hip hop. Playing good like Project Blow. Chaotic sound. We run that shit.
State of emergency. Riders emerge in the capital. Serving these services volatile. They make intent every 15 minutes. It's practically unconstitutional. Somebody call the commissioner. Send it to prison if they don't want to listen. Know what you can do with your petition. Sit on and spit on the job application. Project Blob definition. You're trading the barefoot on my profession. Wanna walk through the wild side of randomness. Very adamant. Antichrist, I guess. There's Project Cripple, handicapped white men in a wheelchair that wouldn't trade his life for me right now. And I'm locked down, defensive back in the communist game of cat and mouse. In the House of Representatives, I'm a senator sent to the insane asylum. Trying to cut the president with a box cutter. They all cocksuckers. Apocalypse now. Original worldwide style choppers. Said it 100 motherfucking times and they all drop it down. Out of line, out of your mind. Gotta call crime. Stop us.
Wow, but at the rap badge, you can stiff like a statue to make me wake you up, splash you, but whatever slap you if I have to. Perhaps you're too baffled to presume battling gods. The styles are always equipped with the vibe jar. Mr. Pacific and what the clinic and his fidgety bitches, little jibbity crickets with the shitty skippings with the rubber, the hottest girl, the sedatives. Should've finished the spinach like a tibet, shit it in your pants when you enter the scrimmage like a whippery kitten. You might as well be wearing some shiver within it. I'll make a pansy kind of ability, villainous thug rapper, I'm killing. Or just by clipping, you're peeling caps. Now the truth ain't feeling that.
Yeah, and a sort of array I blow. The administrators really think you're a punch drunk. Making a fix on a nostril monument, sort of chopping. Well, here's a rough cut. While you're blowing the candles, I bring a wish, breaking the dish open your head, calling you a dumb dunce. While they're kicking it with my niggas and shit, eating Mexican food at the lunch trunk. Marking number words, the several different demographics seen here on the pie chart. On top of that, I got a lion's heart. What they do is considered high art. Niggas always want to read for the lead role, but hey, guess what? That's my part. Cause the youth Los Angeles, California's a theoretical construct. It means a place for the monstruck, where gathering kids left awestruck. And it could have been an astrophysicist, but it went with another business risk. They were after cigar rubber with a slit wrist. While I'm monetizing how I spit this, and all your other crews get a tisk and probably followed by a slip disc. Your pendant is a week on Sesame Street. You're probably called Big Bird, but I'm a bit disturbed. Aggravated like I got a pitch nerve. If I wanna document a better drama, who do you choose? You strictly go by the YouTube views, or I can't really come over the hugest crew. Project Load, I should know cause I'm one of them. Swing, 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 and chop, chop, chop. Swing, 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 and chop, chop, chop. Swing, 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 and chop, chop, chop.
I came from the land of the free and the home of the chop, and I came for the man with the mic and his name and the jazz that I put was the greatest movement that I ever witnessed in my young days. No, it's not a phase, not a case, and nostalgia pinpoint on a timeline. Universal byline, work a fine line with a fine freak. My style antique on prime time. You are mine, not a mind freak, but a lime sick convict to the sick shit. That's me, not you. Got a stake for the heart of
another vampire on the boulevard. Took the city dry, then disappear. Not cool, not fool, not me, no for right to stop. Like a motherfucker die quick. Makes me narcissistic. You rap fast and think you rhyme sick. Take it straight from me. They got no class and no keys. Do a lot from the inside. Recipe by OGs.
I arrive like quantum teleportation. Hit a bit of metal formation. Penetrative viral plan illumination. Levitate the matter when the hours place. Men and women that live in a mathematization. Terminator, imitate a kind of the invasion. Murder month, the rhythm and the syllables. I hit a mass, spit it every second. Use it in an animation. Lyrical gravitation. Communicable contagion. My word about of innovation. Primitive of any one other nation. Feel another beacon when I kill another leader with evil scientists coming out of the basement. Cut these speakers, rhyme, chop out the cleaver. See the way they undefeated underground operation.
Michael Troy's not Pinoid. That's a fuck you up like coitus. Figured you'd avoid us. I'm quick with the noise. Muck we bigger than the mother niggas with toys. Wet and invigorated by the independent incinerary, sentimental and solitary. Yet we all joined up. Now the fams are going nuts. Get off my groin cup. You wasn't even rapping. You was a little pup when I was growing up. And we brought it to my attention that you was mispimping my invention with the style extension and adaptive for uninformed, annoying fucks. California, no guts, no glory. Been chopping before this is a life documentary, a true story. Blah 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 blah. Rhyming stutter, but remind me of the black market slave trade auctioneer talking while I'm chalking and pop locking over your bleeding doctrine. Sober or vodka in the club clock and the locked up rocking. I beat up off the wall with a fish kick, toothbrush, this gift, poop butts with the insignificant business blueprint. There isn't any brethren in the game better to do this, but who what? Fucking fruitcakes, we crew cuts. I'm a mental militant. The left element has got me ordained and passed over with my pilgrimage. No sacrilege intended in the village of God, taking care of babies and fools. Frames from rabies and true. Drains maybe a tool to use for building hospitals and schools. Instead of killing, just dropping a little jewel. Mr. T miserably said, I pity the doofus, Rufus, and Chaka Khan, hot chakra. I'm a part hip-hopper, old schooler, and medulla oblongata. A raptivist operative, so my topic is just knock it off and stop it, bitch, and just take a style when I offer it. I get boxed out quick.